Yeah, what's up guys, SnowEditing here. I have another tutorial today. Today is actually a requested tutorial, and I'm actually going to apologize ahead of time because my voice, I'm sick, so my nose is all plugged up and stuff, so I might sound really weird, and might cough a couple times, which will be alright. Yeah, so today I have a tutorial on, oh crap, I don't even have the example ready, my bad, I wasn't ready. On my newest overedit, the dude wanted to know how to do it kind of like where it goes, it slow-mos and it hits a little spot and it kind of just like skips like farther in the video like that. Yeah, so it's actually a very easy effect. There's other people that do it a different way than how I do it. This is just the way I do it, but there's many different ways to do it. And you are going to need a third-party plugin called Twister, but you probably will already have that. Yeah, but before I start, I'm just going to show you guys kind of the project files that went into overedit. So this is the Vegas project file. Yeah, there's not much editing I do in Vegas because, yeah, I don't know, it's just the way I edit. So it's just the Vegas workflow. I mean, the Vegas project file. Right here, let me show you this project file. Just, this one has a lot of keyframes and stuff, and stuff like that. So that's just that project file. Yeah, so let's get started with this tutorial. I'm just going to use the same song and clip just because I don't know what other song to use. And there's only certain songs you want to do this with. It'll kind of have like clicky noises, kind of. You know, it's kind of you know, stuff like that. Yeah, so let me find my clip. Where was you? Where are you? Oh, I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Okay, and before I drag that in, I'm just gonna open up my audio waveform and let me go through. Let me play it through and find where stuff are. I might have to zoom in a little bit. Yeah, so we're just gonna do it right on this first one. So let me just do like that. Yeah, so right here's my first one. Well, so this is where the shot is gonna hit. So right here. Right, and then right about here again, and my next shot's gonna be right here. Let me just play it through and see if that's correct. Yep, so that's about right. It doesn't have to be perfect because it's going so fast you wouldn't be able to tell really a difference. So yeah, so I got that laid out. So let me just drag my clip in and let me just drag it into my shot. So let's get it right here. Right where my shot is. And I'm not going to show you any sync effects today. What I just did was some scale rotation. I scaled it 115, then did it 5 degrees, and changed it every time to between 5 and -5. So it went different ways every time. Okay, so there's my shot, and basically I'm going to have my shot right there, and zoom out a little bit, so right about there, and then I'm going to cut the clip, and I'm going to go effect revision plugins Twister, And you want to know the frame rate. This one's 59.94. Hopefully yours will be that. If it's not, that's bad. It just makes it horrible looking. And I'm just gonna go back a frame, set the keyframe with speed, and then go forward a frame and make it 1. So it goes like this, and it still goes. And I like 1 because it's just slow, and that's how I like it. Okay, so I'm gonna go over to my next marker. I'm gonna go 1 before, and then I'm just gonna reset the keyframe, and I'm gonna go up to where the marker is, and you just want to increase the speeds till I get to one spot. So increase speed. So right about here's where it says slow mo again, and we go forward, and change it down to 1, and it fits that exact spot because it will change because it's speed up a little bit. But I'm gonna go back, like change this to 4,000 so that when it gets to 1, it's like that, but 4,800. You just want to play around with that, and that's about good. So slow down right there. Next marker, speed up so it's right there. 1. Next marker, and you just keep on doing this until you get to, so this is the last one, and it's going to be zooming in slowly, and then I'm going to have the shot, and so I'm going to go to the marker where the shot is, go back 1 frame, reset it, then go forward to where the marker is, put it to 100, get both the markers, get both the keyframes, and drag it back until I see the shot. And then this is how I do it, because as you see, it will make a little like resample effect if you keep the Twixtor on. So what I do is I re-drag the clip in, and I get it to right where the shot was, so it's synced correctly. And then I go back to my ending keyframe right here. Hold Shift, select it, Control Shift D, and then unclick that and click that, and so it goes like that, and then back to the clip. Yeah, so that's basically how you make the effects. If you have any questions, you can just add me on Skype, which will always be in the description. And to make this look better, you're going to add some like secret effects like the rotation and scale, and some exposure, which will probably be my next tutorial. I'm thinking about doing a tutorial on kind of like keyframe basics, but I really don't know what to explain in that tutorial. So just keep a lookout for those tutorials. Yeah, so see you guys later, and I apologize for my voice.